The topic list is out, bitches. Say hi, Nick.
Yo, you right?
Right. So Nick has never done jiu-jitsu before.
No.
And I decided I'm going to have an hour episode talking to him about fucking jiu-jitsu. Do you know what it is?
Well,
Because I choked you out earlier. I literally just took
you cut my lip as well.
I cut his lip. I got him in a dance choke. No, my watch cut your lip.
I've got no idea. Oh shit, I've got no idea what I was doing.
How
I was
did we
just
meet? Oh
scrambling
yeah,
about
we
trying
met
to...
because you liked to go.
Yeah, and I basically went up there and ended up meeting you, and down the line you ended up liking her as well.
I didn't end up liking her.
I've got the chats on my phone.
I'm just well acquainted with her.
I've got the chats on my phone right now.
Right,
I can scroll
fuck
up.
you. I was just annoying you, right?
Right, cool.
So jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, so that's...
So there's two versions of it. There's gi and there's no gi. But the overall rule of the game is to take someone down and submit them on the ground.
That much I know.
That much you know. Okay, so no gi is without a gi. So there's no grips. There's no lapel.
So,
And it's more scrambly and a lot more cardio based. And gi's a lot slower. There's grips. There's different styles you can do, right?
of course.
But basically like the same size and the same coin. Now, what I'm going to talk to you about is the different systems. And you're going to think, what the fuck is this? Because you do Kung Fu, right?
Yeah, I do Shaolin Quan Chu, but that's not too much focusing on...
Fighting.
Pretty much, yeah.
You watch Bellator though, and we're playing UFC downstairs.
I've watched a bit of Bellator. We were playing a bit of UFC too on the PlayStation.
And you have some favourite UFC fighters, right?
Well, I've seen a few that I enjoy if I can find their fights. It's a bit... Yes, I know this one.
I know this one. Because we were talking about Daniel Cormier the other day. He goes, he's really good at punching, isn't he?
Well,
he's really good at punching.
He's got heavy punches, and that's...
Yeah, because he's a light heavyweight. I think he's a light heavyweight. Right.
He's a bit too fat to get his kicks up as well.
Do you want to fight him?
I'm fine, thanks.
Do you want to fight him? Right, let me move the pop filter a little bit. There we go. Right, so there's different styles and different systems. So I'm going to talk about the competitions first. Okay, so you don't compete in Shaolin.
No.
But Jiu-Jitsu competes. So we've got Abu Dhabi, which is like the Olympics of
Right.
Jiu-Jitsu. We've got EBI, and we have IBJJF. Well, there's IBJF. I can't remember how it is, but those like the main three.
Right.
Then you get other little shit.
Obviously,
things.
the smaller ones.
The smaller ones, like it's like if you had to compare, like EBI would be Pride, where there's a lot less rules.
Right.
Abu Dhabi's like the Olympics of Jiu-Jitsu, and IBJF is like the more stricter version
Of
okay.
what? The Olympics?
of Jiu-Jitsu. So it's like the
Right.
stricter version has got like more rules and shit, but EBI has no rules.
Right.
EBI's the rule is no
If-
slamming, so no slamming and no striking unless it's combat jiu-jitsu where you include palm strikes. Right, and that's very strange because if I got I was on bottom before, right, and you could have just punched me. Yeah, I was just showing you that. So
If
that,
it was
EBI,
MMA, if it was MMA, I could have had
so
you
in
anyway.
MMA you're losing on the bottom. In EBI it's similar rules. You're losing on the bottom.
Cool. Right.
In Abu Dhabi, it's like 5 minutes submission only. So you can score points like fencing
Right.
or in judo style, like by holding someone down in a certain position.
All right. Yeah.
So Abu Dhabi starts off with 5 minutes of just submissions and 5 minutes of just points. Okay.
Right.
No, not just points, but submissions.
Submission.
So you don't get points for the first 5 minutes, and then you could get points after 5 minutes.
Right.
So a lot of people, because people
So
have
if
there's
they
different
don't tap
styles.
out
So
in the
what we're going
first
to talk about
five.
is different styles, right?
Sure.
So we have the main ones are like 10th Planet, Gracie Barra, Hodja Gracies, Danaher Descod, and Henzis Gracies. Which one sounds the coolest to you?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I love the one that's got the grace. Obviously, Death Squad.
Obviously, Descod.
Yeah.
Let me go through. So 10th Planet is Eddie Bravo.
Okay.
The MMA style kind of control. You know what I was talking about control earlier and scrambling and stuff?
Yeah.
So it's like kind of system based, like you get the rubber guard and then you get this thing and then it's like step by step, right?
Yeah.
Gracie Barra is control too, but it's gi.
Right. So
like
using...
So 10th Planet's more control based, but you get some scramblers like Tony Ferguson.
Right.
You know who Tony Ferguson is, right?
I think the name rings a bell. I think
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
gonna give it a quick
You're Googling it?
I'm gonna have to give it a quick
You're
Google.
fucking Googling it? You got the video game, dude.
What,
You got UFC, you play it like every 5 minutes.
What? Oh, right, yeah. I'm familiar.
You're familiar with him, yep.
Yeah.
Okay, he's 10th Planet. He does 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu. Gracie Barra is mainly gi based, but you get a lot of control people. They focus on the position, they focus on points.
Right.
Danaher Death Squad,
Yeah.
they want to break your legs. They just leg locks.
They want to destroy you from your.
They want to break your legs in half. You know, like they just want to. They want to rotate round, grab your legs, and rip it in half. I showed you a video of them. It's basically just leg locks, and everyone hates leg locks because like there's like 4 ways you do. So there's like a step-by-step plan to win jiu-jitsu. Yeah. Right, it's 4 things. But you take them down, you pass their guard, you get in the position, and then you do the submission. Right. Leg locks.
Leg locks.
Yeah, you just do it whenever.
As soon as you see an opening, get in and just try and break their leg into a tap.
Yeah, that's basically it, right? And then that's Henzo Gracie's thing because Danaher is the coach. Right. They call it his Death Squad. When his mum Googles his name, it comes up with Death Squad. Like,
let's see what my son's up to. Oh no.
Oh no. So then we got EBI Combat Jiu-Jitsu, where it's as soon as they hit the ground, they're allowed to hit each other, right?
Right.
Okay, and I'm going to talk to you about a specific topic.
So it turned into combat
Jiu-Jitsu. It's palm strikes. There was like 2 TKs. I was going to show you like earlier on, but we're doing a lot. I'm wearing a sombrero, by the way. It's very comfortable.
I'm not lying right now. I've got a sombrero in my room, and he's wearing it right now.
I'm going to upload a picture of the podcast of me wearing a sombrero. Can you pass my phone, please?
Put a nice
just pass my phone.
Put a nice slideshow of the sombrero in the podcast.
You move away from the microphone like an unprofessional.
I know.
You meant to do it like flexible. You can like stretch across the room.
Well, I needed both hands to unplug your phone. Oh.
Okay, so you keep the conversation going. You keep asking questions to me.
Well, so. What was there was this other one that you mentioned, I think, wasn't there? Or what's more like scramble style actually? Yes.
Okay, so scramble style.
If you go into a bit more detail.
I'm gonna go into detail on it in a second, but I'm talking to a girl on Snapchat. I'm talking to a girl on Snapchat. Nick. There's more priorities.
That's a bit more important.
It's more important than the podcast that gets like 50 views. I'm joking.
Most manly man fights and girls. We can just cut out the silence.
We could just cut out the silence. Yeah, it's fine. I'm just gonna go through it. Just cut out the 5 minutes of silence. Fuck you, Nick.
And Neko did the
You know how many Ubers I took to get here? Just one, but I just wanted a reason to complain, right? So, the scramble style. So scramble is like, okay, you get on bottom, you rub it around, you try to see who gets on top. It's wild, it's crazy, it's full of cardio. It's just speed based, right?
Right. Just trying to get them into.
So scramble will be like the lighter weights, like Tony Ferguson. They wanna scramble based, wanna get into a position and move around and keep you in that position and waste your energy and stuff, right?
Right, of course.
Control, right? Okay, so Khabib, you know Khabib is the 25-0 guy.
Yeah, we're talking.
Or Daniel Cormier. They want to keep you. They want to be heavy on you. They want to keep you in a position, and they want to burn your energy by just pressuring you and grinding you down, right?
Right, of course.
And that brings a debate on which is better, in which people like to see more. So obviously, I love the scramble style. I'm wearing my hoodie. It says Quicksilver on it, and I just like to scramble.
Because you're quick to move out.
I'm quick. Yeah, I like my Darce chokes and stuff like that. Right. The Danaher Death Squad are all scramblers because they love leg locks, and the first thing that goes flying in the air when you're scrambling is the legs. Okay.
Right.
Whereas you get Hodger Gracie. I'm gonna explain. Here's Hodger Gracie in 5 seconds. Really big, super stupidly athletic, the best jiu-jitsu guy ever, right?
Right.
And he's huge.
And is that?
And he's control. He's great. He's got his own style. Is Gracie's style. Grab the gi, hold you down, right?
Right.
I'm gonna show
you
trap you, just submit you with just one thing and just pile on you and just keep going on you and just driving you into the ground. And he'll submit you with your own thing. That's how good he is. He'll just say fuck you and just beat the fuck out of you.
That's mad.
Right? He one time broke a guy's arm, right? And the guy won because he just kept going and going, and after that, Hodger
with a broken arm.
With a broken arm, and then Hodger's like, "Fuck this! I'm just gonna choke everyone now." And then he started choking bitches left, right, and centre.
That's just been
He's just been winning from then, yeah. And the biggest thing about the Scrambler versus Control is Tony Ferguson versus Khabib. Now, you know how Daniel Cormier picks people up and just flings them everywhere?
Yeah, like a rag.
Imagine a lighter, stronger version of him that doesn't just pick people up in the air, but just beats them to a pulp. Like gangster style, like Greek mafia in the 80s style. They just kick...
Plates.
They just grab plates and just smash them on you, kind of style,
so
right? They flip the tables, they smash the plates, they just slap you around a little bit, right? So Scrambler versus Control, right? The Scrambler would be like a machine gun, like Italian style. They come to your docks, they just start mowing the place down, right? They look for the Chinese hidden like little banks. But
just tear the entire walls down. Control a bit more like shotguns or heavy snipers just pummeling into you.
They just beat the crap out of you for anything they can find, right? What was I talking about? I was talking about Scrambler, right?
Yeah. Well, Scrambler with machine guns.
Yeah, that kind of gist, you know, that kind of gist.
And Control with the more heavy
So
action.
that's a bit of a breakdown, but I actually called the fight. So you've seen Tony fight, right?
I'm not sure I have.
Right. So I want you to give a guess on which one wins, the Scrambler or Control. In this fight,
I would imagine that the Scrambler might have a bit more experience moving out of those heavy positions. So.
Oh yeah, because Tony did fight Kevin Lee. I see what your point is. That's actually a valid point. I thought you were gonna say something stupid. I was actually hoping you'd say something stupid. But yeah, the whole point is Tony has had heavier guys on him all the time. Khabib has had much lighter people that have less experience on the ground, right? So Tony's 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu, and Khabib's a Sambo champion. And Sambo's like if MMA and Judo had a love child, and that love child turned out to be Satan's spawn.
I was thinking Samba. It's the sombrero on your head that's got me thinking of
the sombrero of Jiu-Jitsu. That's what this is called, the sombrero of Jiu-Jitsu. And oh god, I need some water. That Lord of the Rings marathon's just drained me. I've only gone through one movie.
Do you want to sky some?
No, I'm okay. I'm okay for now. Cool. Yeah, I like how you have a shaver over there, just next to your water.
I've got a giant pile of boxes. I don't really care.
There's nothing in those boxes, right? Well, guys, what I'm looking at is about 15 boxes piled onto each other.
Wait, hold on. I've got my hiking. Well, they're not hiking boots. I use them for like hiking, but they're like full-on steel-toed work boots.
So back to the topic. While I just think of what the fuck to say about that.
And I've got my.
So my prediction is, right?
Yeah.
Khabib goes in,
right.
1 or 2 rounds, tries to take Tony down. Tony survives. Tony submits Khabib in the 3rd round by triangle.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have no idea what that means.
Triangles.
Or DAS, right? Because Tony will scramble on top and submit him with a DAS choke. That's my prediction in the 3rd round, because what Khabib's going to do is going to try and beat Tony on the ground, but Tony's going to fling... You know that move I done you earlier when I was flinging my legs in the air and I was blocking your legs?
Yeah,
your arms? That's it. That's how Tony wants to defend himself.
Right. You might have to wait.
I have to wait like a few seconds because someone's like running around.
Should we pause?
Let's pause this really quick. Okay, we're back. So I just showed Nick a few videos and highlights and broke down Khabib and Tony.
Yeah.
Now, who do you enjoy watching the most?
I think, Tony Ferguson, that was a bit interesting because he was going in more with like his attacks.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's people spamming in the background every time I start recording. That's fine. Yeah. So Tony, he's a lot faster, just more.
Yeah, he was very fast as well.
Did you see how heavy Khabib was on people?
Yeah, he was.
Do you see how he just gets on top of people?
He was putting pressure on people so much. It was at quite an insane level.
Exactly. Like, it was just insane the way he just completely stops people.
He kept them mostly against the cage.
He's huge. Do you see how huge he is?
Yeah, he's huge. And if they're not against the cage, he's got them on the ground getting pummeled.
Exactly. Like, there's no way winning. But then you see Tony, who's a lot faster.
He's very fast.
You saw the guy in the yellow shorts, Robert Dos Santos? He was like the lightweight champion. He was very convincingly a lightweight champion, and Tony just beat him. They're both undefeated, by the way. Tony's 10-0. Khabib's 25-0. No, Tony's got a 10 win streak. Khabib's undefeated, 25-0.
Well, that's obviously very interesting, but when it comes down, when they're both in the ring, records don't mean anything.
Records don't mean anything. And you don't watch MMA.
I don't watch a lot, no. I mean, I watch what I can find on TV, but it's not always a lot.
So who do you think's going to win in what round? And what by what? Because you've seen enough footage of them too.
Yeah, I don't think both quite respectful fighters. I don't think it might be a submission.
You think it's going to be a knockout?
I think it might have to be a knockout. I'm not sure how...
But knockout by who?
I'm not sure how Khabib does on the ground, though. I mean...
Khabib does amazing on the ground. He just gets on top of you and just pummels you.
Well, yeah, he pummels, but...
Like, has he ever... He hasn't been caught.
He hasn't been caught on the ground, see, so I don't know how he would manage if he was put in, say, some... like a grapple on the ground.
Yeah, how
he would manage to get
out.
Just
pick him up Islam. I think Tony by submission third round.
He might be able to break.
Okay, Tony by submission third round. That's it. We're gonna speak quietly now because people in the house. Yeah. Right. Okay. So like, Khabib will. If Khabib wins, it'll be early. If Tony wins, it'll be late.
So Khabib either by beat down, or Tony, because he's fast, he might manage to survive and
catch a submission,
get his submission in.
Because remember, Khabib's bigger. He's gonna burn a lot more energy.
Yeah, he will.
Okay, so that's basically the MMA section, though, because there's not really much to talk about. Oh, no. Nate Diaz was called up by Eddie Alvarez. That was it. That was legit it. That's the only news. And Daniel Cormier is retiring next year.
Oh yeah, he plans to retire. Was it after his 40th? Was it?
Yeah, after his 40th birthday.
That's the one.
That's next March.
Oh, that'll be upsetting.
You just like seeing him punch, wrestle.
There's not going to be any new highlights videos of him pummeling people.
Okay, that's it. That's done for the MMA section.
Right.
Man, we haven't been together in ages. The last time we went was we went to see a rock band. We went to see Rise Against.
Yeah, we went to go see Rise Against at Brixton.
We went to see Brixton on Bonfire Night. That was like...
Oh, that was scary.
That was scary because there's police sirens every 5 minutes. We're next to the police station. I got there early. I got there at 1 o'clock. I got there at 1 o'clock. I was meant to be there by 2.
Yeah.
I was waiting for 2 hours for
By the time he gets there, he messages me saying, I'm in Brixton. I'm like, I haven't even left the house.
I haven't even gotten changed yet or had a shower. That's what he sent. And I was like, shit. And there was a guy with a beer next to me. And he was literally just drinking beer after beer. I'd walk around the corner just to like kill some time. And he'd be drinking beer after beer after beer.
You just knock him back.
And then we went Nando's after you came.
We had, was it half a chicken?
Yeah, we had like platter chicken. And then there was no toilet paper. I was really not... I snuck
toilet
out,
paper was in the walls. I saw it after when I went.
So I actually asked you, you bring me napkins.
Oh, yeah.
And I used the napkins. Came back and left a couple of napkins on the top of the toilet.
I had to bring this guy napkins and
then went into line, and the guy who was buying the beer followed us into the line. And then... Dude, then they were selling bootleg merch, and we bought the bootleg. You had the O2 priority.
You bought the we had O2 priority, so we can get into the concert quicker.
But we were at the front.
You bought some bootleg merch. I
got like a £10 t-shirt.
I just took one of the wristbands.
Yeah. So, okay. So, we was interrupted. So we was in the line. O2 priority.
Yeah.
We're near the front anyway. So wait for hours.
You got the bootleg.
I got the bootleg merch.
I just went and got. Was it for wristbands?
Oh, yeah, you got the wristbands. I got a wristband too, but I started vaping in line.
Oh,
and a lot of people got angry at me. People were smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, but once I start vaping,
once it's a giant watermelon pineapple vape cloud.
I had Naked Lava Flow, which was pineapple, strawberry, and coconut.
Coconut, sorry, not melon.
Not melon. And a lot of people started getting angry at me for vaping in line, and I was just not having
The
it.
eyes that you were getting was
People
hilarious.
started moving to the back of the line.
And they started moving further back, which is like the most surprising thing for a concert.
And then we were inside, and people were still eyeing me.
Not before you gave me the vape and I coughed my
Yeah,
lungs out, which moved even more people
People started
back.
worrying about Nick and started asking me if it was okay. That's how bad he was coughing. Because I gave him, I've got a Vupu drag, and it was on 157. And I just gave it to him. He just vapes it on max watts, and he starts coughing and coughing.
I was dying.
And we met this guy called Adam. He was really chill.
He was all nice and happy until Pears.
Pears? Oh yeah, had a really bad starting band. That was so bad. By the way, when we mentioned that the MMA section was over, we're never going to talk about MMA again for now. Okay. Unless I mention it again. So we started dropping money. People started dropping shit. I had my money was dropping out my pockets.
People were actually dropping as well.
People were dropping like dehydration.
One of in the crowd surfers as well. One of them just completely flopped.
Yeah, one of them. They had to get like people in and shit. Pairs were like
you just see people getting.
The band was really bad with it. Like they were like, yeah, that's the spirit. The guys like halfway.
7 people were clapping. The guy's sweating. He's got so much energy. He's got too much faith in.
There was a guy passed out on the floor, and the band were cheering it. I was like, really?
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh my god!
And I was like, what the fuck? So then Nick, you lost your shoes.
My shoes, they came off in the middle of the mosh pit. I managed to get out of there with them. I went back in and it happened again.
He came out. He turned to me. I'm like, Nick, where's your shoes? And he looks down. He goes, oh shit! And I see him dive on the floor in the middle of the mosh.
There, like there's people's feet, like the mosh pit's still going.
People's phones were on the floor too, and someone came by.
I don't know
how. And I just see a dude just putting phones in his pockets, right? And he just runs off. He leaves the concert.
You saw the guy?
I saw a guy
because at the end there was people going, where's my phone? Has anyone seen this phone such and such? You actually, oh shit.
and the mosh pit, that happened. And then we split up after on the way back. And my train got cancelled.
Mine was smooth. I managed to get home all fine.
So I had to run from Finsbury Park to Tottenham Hale at 1 a.m. in the most crime-associated place in London.
Oh, wow.
On bonfire night. No, to Seven Sisters, sorry. So I started running. It took me about 20 minutes. I was running. I had band merch on me. I was wearing about 5 t-shirts. And I didn't go to college next morning.
Brixton. Stretch of land.
That stretch of land was more dangerous. I used to go next to a police station.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was it. Brixton, yeah. We got to go back to that Lord. Can I have the sombrero back, please? We took it off when we were having a break.
Yeah, you took it off because you were getting a little bit hot under it.
I was getting hot under it.
I'll put it on you.
I could see why the Mexicans wear it, man. Seen by Manny Pacquiao's for the power. Do you ever think Floyd Mayweather's going to fight McGregor again?
Oh, tell you what I want to see. Floyd Mayweather fight Conor McGregor, but MMA style.
Oh, yeah,
so they switch it up instead of...
That'll make more money.
Instead of Conor going to boxing, you bring Mayweather to MMA.
That would just be murder, wouldn't it?
Imagine he gets like fully...
if
he gets fully
I was reading
signed.
the news yesterday, and there was a girl on Conor's Snapchat saying she was pregnant with his baby, and she had all of his clothing from the night they met about 9 months ago. It was really kind of creepy.
That's the weirdest shit.
And I've got her Instagram on my phone. Let me just grab my phone. I'm not joking. It's the weirdest shit ever.
He stalks stalkers.
I stalk stalkers. If you guys want to look this up, right, just follow this girl called... Let me find it. Yeah, because I just saw screenshots of her accusing Conor, saying she had this child. It might be just a crazy fan. But Terry Murray, right? So TerriMurray_X, right? And she's a stoner. But yeah.
Yeah, it's literally in the profile picture.
It's literally in the profile picture. But yeah, that's a kind of creepy.
If you don't get it from that.
Conor's in so much shit, man.
There's just so much.
Should we wrap this up? Should we wrap this 20 minutes up? I think we had a very detailed about Scrambler vs. Control.
Yeah, I think that's very detailed.
Did you learn something about it?
I did, yeah.
So if you had to fight any style, what would it be? Scrambler or Control?
There's this brilliant style of fighting. It would have to be long distance running.
Right, okay. That's the part where I say fuck you.
Oh, that's the part where I say...
You say merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Alright, okay. Thank you for listening, guys. This has been. We still calling it Grappling Munchies?
I guess we are.
This has been Grappling Munchies. Thank you.
Thanks, bye.
We're back to the Lord of the Rings marathon, right? I'm not finishing it. I'm just going to talk about how you made me sit through 4 hours of waiting for Sean Bean to die in the first Lord of the Rings movie.
Whoa, what if people hadn't seen a film that's been out for how many years?
16.
Exactly. You don't know?
I know Sean Bean dies in every. You know Sean Bean's died in 18 of the last 20 fucking things he's filmed.
That's very upsetting. I think he's just.
I think he goes to the interview. Am I dying in this movie? Yeah. Do I get to do my own accent? Yeah.
Brilliant.
Do I get a sword? Yeah. I'm in.
I'm in.
Do I have to do romance? Nah. I'm in.
Thank God.
Because I've seen his romance acting. It's not very good.
No.
Alright, back to Lord of the Rings. Thank you for listening, guys. Good night. What's good night?
I guess.
It's a podcast. It could be at any time.
Whenever they're watching it.
Whenever they're watching. But
Until
most
next
people,
time.
Everyone's just going to listen to this to bore them to sleep. Alright. See you guys.